there's some other things I forgot. There's always things that I forget after I end the live, like when I'm talking about what happened, because there's just always a million things happening. So some other things that happened yesterday at work. I saw I have this other page, Creepbusters, where I exposed pedophiles trying to meet up with children online and go out and meet them and expose them and put it up on the internet. And I get stalked by pedophiles that I caught on Creepbusters. The DHS apparently hires chomos to stalk me. Chomos that I've caught are stalking me. And registered chomos are stalking me. I see it all the time. So that happened. I also think that they are like trafficking children. Like they're possibly like trafficking children and women and like using them as stalkers. I think I get those vibes sometimes. I don't know. I just get those vibes sometimes, but it's just sick. And they make like, and like I said, they did the pizza shit yesterday. They do pizza symbolism and shit like that. They'll like shove like pedophilic like jokes in my face, basically. That train horn is going off synchronized right as I step into this park. And I swear they were doing more pizza shit yesterday, like last night. But yeah, I think some of them and like some of the children are being like trafficked and they're like being used as a stalker and being like exploited. That's just the feeling I get from like some of the situations. And then, like I've said before a bunch of times, I hear children screaming synchronized, like like they're in pain. So it's just fucking weird. And like some of the stalkers look like they're like embarrassed, or like they're like they got a gun to their head. I was just sitting on this bench earlier, and this white truck came up and did a U-turn. Like right after I sat down, right in front of me. They're just stalking it up. I think there's some more stalkers coming by me right now. And that train horn is going off right as they walk over. And this plane is flying over too. At the same time. And then like, oh yeah, and then this delivery last night, like they always do this at night when I'm looking for a house, because I can't see the numbers on the house, and my GPS doesn't like, sometimes it doesn't show like exactly where it's at, so it's like kind of hard to find it. I'm like looking around for it, but they'll have people, like the neighbors next to the house will be outside, or they'll have their lights on, but the house that I'm going to won't have their light on. So it's like they're trying to like trick me, I guess, make me go to that house. I don't know. I think, because it just always happens like every night. There'll be gang stalkers over at the neighbor's house. Or just right as I'm handing over the delivery, someone's coming out and getting in a car then at the house next door. Or I'll knock on the door, they won't be answering. I'll call them, they won't answer. And then right as a white car drives by on the street, the door opens. And they just make me stand there for 30 seconds, and then they open the door right when the gang stalker drives by. It's like every night. It's not like every delivery that's happening, but like I think it happens every night. And then I walked away from this one house last night, like it was quiet, and I walk away from the house, and right as I walk away, I just hear like, I think it was a motorcycle and then like a truck. It was like a bunch of engines all at once, and then like a tire screeching too. Just right as I start walking away from the house, they're like in the distance somewhere. Just cinematic, like. They make all these cinematic sound effects at night, especially in daytime too, but I mean, it's more of them during the day, but it's like at night though, it'll just be quiet and then it'll happen. Like, it's like, I don't know. It'd just be dead quiet, and then I cross the street and I'll hear whatever type of sound effect. Anything. There's like a door creaking or whatever, like someone just going, ah! Or just whatever, anything. Like just some weird, creepy sound. But I don't know. I swear there's something else I was gonna talk about. I'm sure I'll remember right when I end the video. Oh yeah, like I said, they were doing the directed like song lyrics, I think, but they also like, I don't know if they were like watching a video on the phone that was like hooked up to the Bluetooth speaker or something, but it was just these random sounds on the phone would come on, and it was like right as I'm doing something, or right as I walk back in the room or whatever. I don't even know. It's like these random like beeping sounds or whatever. Like the music would just stop and it would do that, and then it would go back to the music. Like I don't know if they were like watching a YouTube video on their phone or something. But it seemed to be synchronizing with me. This is a weird ass MK Ultra shit. Do it. It's just a million things. And like I was saying on the video earlier, they're saying the Jesus shit, and they always say things about like death, or like the other day a bunch of people kept saying, "We're killing it, guys," and they said it at synchronized moments. Just a bunch of different people said it throughout the day, and every time they said it, it was at a synchronized moment. Right as I'm leaving on a delivery or something. And he's like, "We're killing it, guys." Or they'll say something about dying or death, or somebody died or whatever. Or they'll just say creepy things to like allude to like something's gonna happen to me, or you know? And they say Jesus synchronized, like I'm being crucified, I think, is what that means. It's gotta be. Creepy ass shit. They're a bunch of creeps. For real.